We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Next for New York, Tyro Estrada. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes.
Oh, that pitch was out.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees turned away in the first. Rangers coming to bat on MLB Network. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes now to Andrus. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Cole is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
One ball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to short. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Paxton comes set. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. The head-to-head with James Paxton. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Paxton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Chirinos ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. Texas is out in front, 3-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
And this is popped up near second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. That's the ball.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this is taken in for the second out.
That is good. The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. The Yanks leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
The batter, number
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in, Hunter Cole. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A 1 pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a hard liner. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to center field. Gardner going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Strike taken up in the zone. Gallo is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tough, and plays with the big part of the field.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jay Happ is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Line towards center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Thairo Estrada. Popped up, Guzman in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rangers.
At the plate, Todd Frazier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rogner.
Here's Rogner Odor now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. All right.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Urshela over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
In now, Ronald Guzman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed. Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cole has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
And Duhar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Elvis Andrus now, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Not shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Hunter Cole. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, DeRo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Joey Gallo is on deck. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Up next to the Rangers, the left fielder.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the stretch, and he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down. Come on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We played 4 full. It's the Rangers 6 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 the count. And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. hit to third. Frazier's up with it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, DeRosa, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Danny Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. One and one. Here it comes. To third. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Now batting, Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Ruben Odor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in, Tyro Estrada. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Go get him.
First pitch on its way.
Ball that's upstairs.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Get out of here, Yankee.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. Hot shot to third. Right to Frazier. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Too low. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Miguel Andujar would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch. Right there for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hit hard to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Too high. Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
And that's too high, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready now, Hunter Cole. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Judge. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
From the belt, the pitch comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Another full count pitch on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Ben Heller gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Joey Gallo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead this one 8-0. 7th inning ready to roll. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box now, Luke Voigt, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gallo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A payoff pitch one more time. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in once again, Thairo Estrada. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Colby Allard answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. DJ LeMahieu will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ruben Odor.
Standing in, Rougned Odor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Rangers leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Guzman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still 8-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Hunter Cole, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
A 2-0 home.
3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
One out and a runner on second base. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
This is in the air to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas as the lead holds at 8-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. The first pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Texas Rangers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Lance Lynn takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. James Paxton was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.